Welcome Year 6 to English at Devizes School. My name is Miss Squire and I'm Head of English. I'm going to be telling you about the types of things that you're going to be doing in your English lessons and explaining the first bit of work I want you to do for us for September. So, you'll see on your screen that there are lots of Harry Potter pictures. That is because our first book that we're going to be studying in September is Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. Now, I am so excited about this because I love Harry Potter. I've always got the audiobook on my phone and I just love reading it. I'm constantly rereading it all of the time. So, the reason why we do Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone is because a lot of the issues and problems and worries that Harry has going up to school are some of the things that you might have. So it makes it a little bit easier to talk about if you have got any worries. That is going to be our first text, and that is going to be the work that you are going to be doing for me for your transition. So, the first thing I want you to do, you should have a copy of your sorting hat quiz. Now, don't look at the answers yet, do the quiz first. But in Harry Potter, when Harry gets to school, he's sorted into his houses. Now, you'll probably already know this, but you too are going to be put into a house and you'll compete in that house for house points in all of your lessons. And then in PE, you'll compete in different sports to try and win points for your house. And then they're added up, and the overall winner is presented a trophy at the end of the year. So you want to get lots of house points for your house. So in Harry Potter, you probably know this already, but you've got Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, and Slytherin. So I want you to have a go at the quiz in your booklet to see which house you are going to be sorted into. Now, I am always, every time I do it, I'm always sorted into Ravenclaw, which I'm really happy about. If you have a look at the Sorting Hat song, again, this is going to be one of the ones that we're going to be studying. You'll see a little bit about the different houses. So I'm always Ravenclaw, which makes a lot of sense because they like learning and I love reading. I'm a huge fan of reading. I love books. I've always got my head buried in a book. And I like chatting about books as well. So if in September you've read any books over the summer and you want to recommend them to me, please come and find me. Because as much as I love reading about books, I love talking about books and being recommended books. So please let me know if you've read any good ones. So hopefully you've done your quiz and you've found out whether you'll be in Gryffindor, Ravenclaw, Hufflepuff or Slytherin. And have a look at the Sorting Hat song and think about, do you think the Sorting Hat made the right decision? Why or why not? Do you think you should be in a different house if you were in Harry Potter and went to Hogwarts? Think about why that might be. Think about some of the characteristics and whether you agree with them or not. So the first bit of creative work I want you to do for us is to design your own house. So design your own house shield on the template that you've been given. So you can give it a name. Think about what you're going to name it. And on your shield, I want you to include adjectives to describe the qualities of your house. So think about what people might need to be if they're going to be in your house. I want you to create a motto for your house as well and create a mascot for your house. So in your shield, you're going to have to think about your layout, think about how you're going to want to set it out. You are going to need to have adjectives and images and drawings, sketches of qualities or things that you need to have to go into your house. So if I was going to do this, on my shield would definitely be a pile of books, because if you're going to be in my house, you would have to be reading or have to like chatting about reading. And I would probably have pizza in there as well, because you have to be a fan of pizza if you're going to be in my house. I'm a big fan of pizza. And I would also have, lastly, because I don't want to give you too many ideas, lastly, I would have a cat because I've got a cat myself and I love cats. I'm obsessed with cats. So it would have to be a cat on my shield because if you didn't have a cat, you would either have to, I don't know, borrow someone's cat or just like cats in general. So that would have to go on my shield. So think about what you're going to have on your shield and start drawing it out, presenting it, colouring it in, and make sure it's a good representation of you, because that way, when they come to us with you in September, we can work out a little bit more about you as well. So that is your challenge, please. Create your own house shield with your own house motto, your own house mascot, and then add in your adjectives as well. So try and be quite creative with your adjectives. Try and use sophisticated adjectives if you can. And that is your big creative piece that I want you to do, please, for your transition work and bring with you in September. So just to finish off, I'm going to tell you a little bit about the things that you're going to be doing when you come up to us in September in Year 7. So as I said, we're going to be reading Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. You're then, just before Christmas, going to be doing a bit of a Christmas Carol, which you might have read already or you might have seen one of the films. It's a really good story. So we're going to read a little bit of Christmas Carol. You're then going to go on to The Boy in the Striped Pajamas. And whilst you're doing that, you're going to be doing a bit of war poetry as well and looking at different types of war. And then finally, to finish off the year 7, you're going to be doing some Shakespeare. You're going to be doing A Midsummer Night's Dream, which is always really nice because we can get out onto the field and do some acting, and it's always really fun. So that is what you're going to be studying for English when you come up to us in Year 7. So I'm really, really excited to see you. I'm really excited to see your shields and your work. So please make sure you bring them up with us and make sure you say hi and come and talk to me about books when you get here. Thanks.